Hello Pisces and welcome to your December 2022 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Here is the first card, 3 cards. We have the Moon in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Page of Cup in reverse. So this is very interesting because that tells me that at the beginning of the month right now, you are getting out of a moon quest. What was hidden is now shown, and it allows you to kind of see things from a completely different angle. The release of the Hangman. Well, not yet. It's gonna be the release of the Hangman. But as the moon releases what was hidden, and that you grab that Page of Cup, there's an understanding from looking at everything from a different angle that is going to unfold itself this month. The second card is Justice. So this is a bit like everything that has to do with fairness, the balance in your relationships, in your interaction with the universe and with yourself. It's all that has to do with that, okay? And at the end of the month here, I have the 3 of Swords. Now, that doesn't mean that you end at the end of the month being disappointed or whatever, but you're going to be conscious of the swords that you have in your heart. So, that are probably related to unfairness, seeing things as unbalanced and unfair. Under our moon in reverse and all of this, we have the 10 of Wands and strength. So, rising above everything that we've been carrying, okay? Being very conscious of the baggage that is on our shoulders, but even in our body in a way, okay? And here with the moon, I would say the baggage that is in our subconscious. And you're Pisces, so you swim in the depths of the sea. So imagine when a lobster, that is like a bottom feeder, comes up to the surface after traveling in the bottom of your sea for so long, it comes up with a bunch of stuff. And it's going to be like the strength of rising above the reactions you might have that is actually going to help you release what has been on your shoulders for so long. Under that, I have the Tower. So it's a bit like a shock of seeing what was hidden. The shock of seeing what was hidden. You're coming in the month like this, and it's going to ask of you of a lot of strength to rise above it. Okay? Under the Justice, we have the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This, I think, is part of the process of, you see, if it would be like this, of what was hidden. If it would be like this, it would be like, I know my worth, I know who I am, I'm, scuttling out of here, following my will of this moment in the here and the now, released completely of my baggage. It's almost there, but not quite. Here I have the Sun that came out on the side because I think it's just to express that the light is going to be shone on this. Acting from a place of knowing our worth and that our baggage is our richness instead of our unconscious shackles, okay? Under the 3 of Swords, we have the 6 of Wands. So, yes, you're going to be conscious of those swords in your heart, those beliefs from that were hidden in your unconscious, that were always putting that little pain in your heart. You're going to come back from that. You're going to understand the lesson of it. That's when the hangman is going to reverse. You're going to look at this from a completely different angle. And you're going to be able to make a choice that is going to impact the next 20 years in your life from that. Now, let's clarify this. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Swords. So that tells me that this is all in a way to redefine your truth of who you are. Okay? So I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of December 2022. Pisces for the month of December 2022. All right. Show me the moon in reverse, the page of cups, and the hangman. They give me the page of cups. So that tells me that, yes, at the beginning of the month, and here is the page of pentacle with it. At the beginning of the month, that little extra love, extra water within you filled with possibilities is what is going to help you release all of that unconscious baggage so that you can, start your next cycle. Show me justice. Justice with the moon and with a Ace of Wands in reverse. So under the moon we had the Four of Pentacle. I think, yes, you are releasing. You're going to see a bit like what defined your partnerships, how your unconscious beliefs defined your partnerships, defined what you were attracted to, because we have the wands, what you were attracted to, what you wanted, and so on. There's going to be uncovering this month. All of this is to give you a new direction, a new path that you will know you have what it takes to take it. Three of Swords. Show me that Three of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's on the path of this. Okay. World in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. That's why the Three of Swords is still there, because there's still sadnesses of the bottom feeder here from the moon quest. I think the thing is, like, it's almost like one moon quest that throws you right away into a new one. You'll have one lobster coming up. Right now, this is like showing you your baggage, showing you many things. Tower, it gives you a haha moment in a way. This is like a download, huge download. The download from the moon, the download from the tower. So, because it's like this, it's released. So here, we see they both have those little shapes coming down. And they are the letter Yod in Hebrew. The hand of God, the capacity to receive information, receive a direction, receive all of these things. And for you, it's almost like, okay, I have the page, a bit new self-love that's going to allow me to receive this information. And then there's another wave. It's like you're going to have a double decker of wave of bottom of the sea stuff coming up to the surface to be addressed. But it is so that you can really finish your cycle and release those Three of Swords. Okay? Let's look at the strength. Okay. Four of Swords. Coming out of that. That means that you were probably last month in a kind of a bubble, a cocoon, understanding, trying to heal and understand why you've been hurt and disappointed, why you had a Ten of Pentacles, a whole cycle where it was hard to be joyful and happy and all of this. And that brought you, here is the Tower. The Tower was there to undo, and it's happening now. So you could have embarked in it last week. It's going to continue a bit next week. But this is to release Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups. It's one heck of a beautiful tower. Releasing disempowerment and projections and illusions of having a hard time seeing what is in front of us. Rising above our emotional traumas and beliefs that completely disempowered us. This is what the Tower, like almost, this is like, now that I see this, I see that I would have never been able to reach my goal holding these things. So that's why things were so unfair and unbalanced. So bang, this is bringing you to another moon quest, another truth that was hidden. The more we know our unconscious, the more we are powerful. Here, when I'm trying to look under justice in that new quest of the moon, see now our hangman is upright. I'm seeing things differently. This actually gives me access to my aspiration, to the capacity to release all of those water and realign myself and through my true self. But I still have a bit of the disempowerment left. It's not because I understand it's completely detrimental for me that it disappears from within me. I still have it a little bit because I still don't know how to apply that spiritual knowledge into my daily life. But the sun is there. Yeah, the sun is going to be clear on the decision that you need to make in order to release what you've been holding on to, so that you can make that choice and so that you can actually have access to the Ace of Wands. So clear on what you've been holding on to. And here, finally coming back from war will be allowing yourself to be happy and all of that. Okay, here I have the High Priestess in reverse, but when you look at it like that, this is almost like bringing your happiness and your joy from living it in your psyche and bringing it into the concrete world where this is going to be shown to you in reality. Okay, because this is a bit the principle of I can reach beautiful moments of serenity, peace, grace when I meditate, when I'm alone, but when I'm in contact with others, no. So this process is going to help you understand why the sadness, the Three of Swords in your heart were coming as soon as you were in your house of balance, in your interaction with others. So, okay, there it is. Let's look at the Lovers. So you're going to be able to actually Make a decision. The Lovers is a decision, an inspired decision. Okay, so I have that Ace of Wands. Make a decision of your next direction. Okay, I have the Chariot in reverse. All of this is in reverse because it's kind of, it won't be all solved in the month of December. It's going to be something that continues in the month of January. Until now, almost everybody all the signs, December is hinge month, bringing us from one to the other, but not resolving it completely in the month of December. January, I think, is going to be very relevant into being able to apply what we understand in the month of December and make the real changes in our lives. But for you, here, it's like a double moon quest, realizing exactly what is hidden in our shadow. And for some of you, what is hidden per se. You might uncover secrets and things like that in your daily life that's going to create a shock, or maybe you're living this right now and it's all about, am I going to have, is this like a, there's a silver lining in all of the secrets that were uncovered, and it is all to be able to bring balance back into my life. So I better release it so that I can allow joy back into my life. That would be like the mundane way to see things. But understand that energetically this is happening within yourself. And that is the real goal here, is to have you in complete control of what emotions you allow in and how much, to finish this past cycle so that you can move to a completely different reality that will not have the Three of Swords in it. On this, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to call this revelation, because it is a month of moon quests. So a month of revelations. Revelations outside, revelations inside. But yeah, this is pretty much the thing that is going to be your month's word, revelation. So uncovering, to reveal is to uncover what was hidden. Okay, so on this, my beautiful Pisces, I am sending you all my love and light, and thank you for sharing, commenting, subscribing, and all of that. Happy Yule, happy winter solstice and Christmas, and Yom Kippur. All of the celebrations of around this time, where we're finishing into the longest night to start bringing the light back. Yes, if you want a private reading, there's the website below where you can go and have all the information. I will never put a phone number on the comment section. I'm taking 3 weeks off during Yule time, solstice, winter solstice time, Christmas. And so the booking, the way it's set, it's never more than 3 weeks in advance. So it's possible as you go in it, you don't see any availabilities in the schedule, but know that near around mid-month, there should be all that new opening there on the site. So on this, my beautiful Pisces, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right. Oops.